Hi, business besties.
What is up, business besties? We're so happy that you guys are joining us today because this is a highly requested video that we're filming today.
And if you're new here, I'm Chances.
And I'm Leah.
And we're a mother-daughter duo, and we share our experiences from our businesses with everyone. If you like anything in this video, please be sure to actually like the video. And if you find anything helpful, subscribe to our channel. But let's get into this business plan.
A lot of our viewers requested that we film a video showing how to make a business plan. So I do want to note that this is not a business plan that you would take to a lending institution in order to get a loan. But speaking of that, do you need any funding for your business? We know that it is not easy to be in business and not have a whole lot of money coming in. So we have some solutions for you. If you are looking for funding for your business, let us know in the comments. We get it. Capital will help you with opportunities to have access to different things and even fill in the gaps while you're waiting to get paid on jobs. This is a business plan just to give you some clarity and direction that you should refer back to on a regular basis just to make sure that you are actually hitting your financial goals. So this business plan should take you no more than 10 minutes to fill out. You could go ahead and go to our description box and go ahead and tap the link that says business plan and grab yours and fill it out with us. So we are actually going to be planning for our own businesses. It's a simplified business plan.
And before we get started with our business plan, we have a video specifically for small business owners about 5 things that you need to know about your business really before getting started. So we suggest that you go ahead and watch that video. It's linked right here. And then after you watch that video, come back, download your business plan, and we can do it together.
The first thing is your business name. So just go ahead and write your business name. If you don't already have a business name established, it's no worries. You know, you could always fill that in later. The next thing is the date. So today is January the 15th, so that's the date we're going to write. And I think it's important to write the date because we're going to refer back to our business plans just to make sure that we are on target. So what goals do you want to accomplish within the first 12 months of your business? So what is your 12-month goal, Chances?
Well, for all of you that don't know, I'm actually starting a jewelry company. And my 12-month goal, I want to do $50,000 in revenue. I want to be a trusted company that has a lot of return customers. And I want to effectively attract my target customer.
Okay, I think that sounds really good.
Thank you. Let's hear about your goals for the next year.
Okay, so for my 12-month goals, I want to build a loyal customer base. I want brand recognition. I want to also build my email list, my text message list. I want to run ads more effectively. I want to expand my offerings, so offer more items. I'm going to say my goal is $50,000 for the next 12 months as well. And I want to post content consistently. And when I'm posting my content consistently, I actually want to think about ads that I'm going to run when I'm posting so I don't have to work as hard. I could take some of the content that I've already posted and use it to run an ad. So those are my goals. So posting content consistently. And we are literally filling this out as we go along.
You see me keep looking down, I'm actually writing down.
For those of you who do not know, I have an online home decor store. So right now I offer pillows as well as pampas grass like the one that you see back here. And I don't have it on the website yet, but I've started to expand with trays, like little accessory type trays. And I want to, like I said, expand more offerings. So I'm going to have my website linked down below in case you want to check it out and get some ideas for your website, or in case you just want to support your girl. The website will be linked down below. So the next thing is problems. So what problem does your business solve? When I first thought about the problem that my business would solve, it really stumped me and it really caused me to be paralyzed because I really didn't know what my business was actually solving. And I was thinking, it has to be something like life-saving or something, and that is just so incorrect. So I started reading reviews from competitors. So I went on Amazon, and for instance, one of my items is this pampas grass back here, and I started reading reviews from sellers on Amazon who was selling a similar product. Some of the reviews said that the pampas grass was not how it was pictured. It was very dry and just like burnt out like. It was a lot shorter than it was, and then the pampas grass sometimes came with bugs, dead and alive bugs. So those were the problems. Those were the problems / pain points. So as far as like the pillows that I have, the problem that I saw in the industry was that pillows that are of good quality are kind of pricey. You know, they're between like the $70 and the $120 range. So those were the problems that I saw in the industry. What about you?
So for jewelry, it's really hard to find affordable pieces that are great quality. And that's something that I've experienced myself. And then, as same as you, I've looked at other competitors, and to get nice quality jewelry, even if it's plated or gold filled, it really is on a more expensive side. So I wanted to find something that had the best of both worlds. I want to solve that issue of having the affordability, but also having great quality.
Yeah, which kind of like lets us slide right into the next point. So now that you've identified the problem in your industry, now we could talk about the solution. So what solution can your business actually provide to your customers? And it's really important to spend a lot of time on the solution portion, because when I'm creating content for my business, I'm going to be weaving in some of those solutions with like the captions that I write, as well as the description box on my product page and on my website. So for the solution, what solution did you come up with?
So the solution that I came up with was one, research, because I really needed to find a manufacturer where I could afford to be able to get the products at a lower price so that I could still give it to the customers for a reasonable price. And I had to find someone that actually has very high quality jewelry. So for your solution, you may know the problem in your industry right now, but you may not have the solidified solution, but you know in your mind what you want to solve. Then you just have to do your research and really find it, whether you're sourcing products, whether you're trying to market it to the right group of people. You just have to do your research in order to actually find your solution, in order to make it come to life.
Part of me finding the solution for the bug-free, nice, fluffy, gorgeous, tall pampas grass was to get samples from prospective vendors. And I have a video, and I'll pop it right here, of when I'm opening the sample, you know, before I even purchase a big lot of pampas grass, just so I could see what the quality looked like, if I was satisfied with it, if it was something that I would put in my home, and if it was something I was comfortable like allowing to be part of my business or brand. So my solution was finding pampas grass that was the opposite of those negative reviews, and then actually communicating that with my customer. So the solution that I offer is that the pampas grass never has bugs in it. It's always bug free. The pampas grass is always fluffy, and it gets fluffier and fluffier over time. It doesn't shed a ton, especially if you follow the instructions that I provide with the pampas grass. Like if you just like put it in an area and not be moving it all over the place every single day. So you're gonna have a lot less shedding. As far as like the pillows are concerned, it was the same thing. The solution really lied with the vendors that I chose to go with. You guys may know that I've ordered from Alibaba in the past, and although the products could sometimes be really great prices, they can really have great prices on the products, oftentimes the shipping cost is tremendous. So that shipping cost will drive up the cost that it's gonna cost me, and then of course it's gonna make it more expensive for the customer. So finding the solution is the same thing, ordering samples and negotiating the cost of the items just so that the shock of shipping won't be so much, you know what I'm saying? And so that I could offer a nice quality product to my customers. So that's what I was able to do. So for the most part, I offer nice downfill pillows that are like, the price point is, no pillow is over $30. So that is attractive to people who don't necessarily want to drop $70, $80, $90 on a single pillow.
Next, we're going to go into ideal customers, and this is so very important because all of the hard work that you do will honestly go to waste if you do not know who you are talking to. So for my jewelry company, I told you guys that I'm looking for high quality products to sell at an affordable price. So my ideal customer will be women between the ages of 25 to 34, those that are working women, they may be in corporate settings, they love fashion, but it's not their highest priority because they choose to spend the bulk of their money in other places. Also, these women would be those that keep up with pop culture. They know what's going on in the latest news, and that's important for me to know, especially when writing out captions for my Instagram business profile. I need to be able to incorporate those things in the captions that may provide humor or just really appeal to them. So when it comes to home decor, we know that you're doing affordable pillows because you feel like everyone should have a beautiful space no matter where they live and what their budget is. So what is your ideal customer?
So my ideal customer is someone obviously who does not mind spending money on their home, because everyone is not the same way. You ever been in someone's house and it looks like it has not changed since 1992? Well, that is not my ideal customer. So my ideal customer is someone who, between the ages of 24 and 55, and I know that's very, very broad, but that is my ideal customer range. And it's women who do not mind spending money on their home. In addition to that is women who like to switch things out. So we could go very, very deep into the ideal customer and how we actually form them and how many you should have. If you guys want us to film a video on that, just let us know, because there is a way for you to capture a lot of information to know who's already interested in your brand if you already have a Facebook business page. So again, if you want us to film a video on that, let us know in the comments. I know when I first started trying to create a customer avatar, customer segment, an ideal customer, and a few other different ways, I was so confused. I was like, how am I supposed to know how much money they have? How am I supposed to know what type of car they drive? How am I supposed to know what type of shows they watch? So again, if you want us to film a video on this, we'll be happy to get it done for you, because it was so confusing for me at first, but it's a lot clearer to me now. But basically, my ideal customer is people who do not mind spending money on home decor. They do want quality home decor. My ideal customer shops at Amazon Home. They shop at Target. They shop at TJ Maxx. They shop at Marshalls. They shop at some department stores too that you might find in your local mall. So that is pretty much like my ideal customer. Revenue streams. Of course, we want to talk about revenue streams. The whole point of this is so that we could dive deep and to find out how to basically make a plan to make money, which is the point of this business plan. So in the video that we referred to earlier, we talked about revenue streams quite a bit. So we could just kind of like talk about it right now. So the revenue streams for my business comes from my Instagram shop, my Facebook shop. The revenue stream comes from my website. A revenue stream comes from like the type of marketing that I do, like if I do influencer marketing. So we could look at revenue streams from the sense of where the money comes from, and we could also look at revenue streams by way of our offerings. So Chances talked about the offerings portion pretty in depth in the other video. So again, it'll be linked in the card so that you could go and check that video out. But what about revenue streams for your business?
Well, I mentioned Instagram for writing captions for like an Instagram business. So if any of you guys also have an e-commerce store, and an Instagram business profile or a Facebook business profile, I would highly suggest that you set up the shops option so that your customers can purchase directly from the social networking app. That makes it so convenient for them, and especially if you already know that your ideal customer is on this app and they may be following you and you are speaking their language. How easy is it for them to just click right there and go ahead and purchase without having to find your website, go directly to your website and make a purchase there. So that's something that I would highly suggest for all of you guys.
So the last thing is the financial target.
Yeah.
So it's important to revisit our business plans. We definitely will be revisiting them. So on this business plan, we have it broken down in quarters. So in 3 months, in 6 months, in 9 months, and in 12 months, what are our financial targets? So you can do this in a variety of ways. You can say, okay, I'm going to allow the first 3 months to kind of like be testing. And I'm going to be filming a video showing you guys how I use my actual numbers in the store to set my sales goals for the next month. Instead of dividing $50,000 into 12 months and then having a monthly goal of the equal amount, I really want to test some things out and then scale it from there. So let's say hypothetically I make $1,000 in the first month, then I'm going to be looking at month 2 to say, okay, how can I make $2,000 or how can I make $3,000? Test that out, and then basically month 3, maybe I'm going to be making $5,000 and basically growing the business from there. I was thinking that we could do like a business plan segment like every single month so you could see the way we plan things out for our businesses. We could definitely do that. I'm going to do the first month, and if you guys like it, if you respond to it, commenting and letting me know that you like it, then we'll continue to do that like throughout the whole year. So be on the lookout for that video because that video is going to be coming soon. So that's pretty much how I'm setting my financial targets, because I feel like it's important to learn how to make $100 before I can turn around and say, okay, I want to make $10,000. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you may know that my store name is the same, but the products that I'm selling is very different from what I was selling previously. Because of the start of COVID, I had to pivot and change my selections just because a lot of the things that I was selling previously was not available. So even though I've been in business for several years, I'm selling to a different set of individuals now, if that makes any sense, if you're following what I'm saying. So what about you? Are you gonna do pretty much the same thing with your financial target?
Absolutely the same thing. I think we both have $50,000 for revenue for the next 12 months, so I'm doing it the exact same way. First 3 months will be testing, and then once I find what works, of course, a rinse and repeat. And then, of course, as time goes on, there's always more things to learn. There's more knowledge to obtain. And so I will be doing, I guess, basically a small snowball throughout the year. And that's how I have it divided between the quarters.
Yeah, so anyway, if you guys want us to come back on and show you how much we've made for the month, let us know in the comments. We'll be happy to show that, because this channel is just about like learning and transparency. We just want to share what we're learning, and you don't have to pretend like you have everything figured out. You don't have to, just like act like you know everything that's going on. We're about like learning and testing and things like that. So when Chances when she starts working on actually launching her business, she's gonna have a lot more videos showing what she's doing to prep before she actually launches. So we appreciate you guys watching this video. Thank you so much for supporting our channel. If you are not subscribed already, please subscribe. Also, go ahead and give us a follow on Instagram. Our content on Instagram is very different from our content on this channel, and you may actually like it. So check out our Instagrams down below. And if it resonates with you, give us a follow. And we'll see you guys in the next time.
Bye.